ready? I suppose I'll have to be, won't I? Okay. Are there any spirits here with us now? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, okay, okay. Oh. Yes. That's a strong yes. Okay. Do you have a name? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. No.
No name?
No name. Okay, what shall we call you? B.
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 Just B.
Just B. Okay, B. Do you have a message for us? Whoa, whoa, okay.
W. E.
T. A. S.
S.
P.
W. O.
Word.
Word.
Wet us, P-word. Oh my God. B is for Ben. B is for beast.
We all know the beast, Pilgrim. He lurks out there in the unknown, seeking those who are far from home, hoping never to let you return. Ooh, better beware. Ooh, the beast is out there. Ooh, better be wise and don't believe his lies. For once your will begins to spoil, he'll turn you to a tree of oil and use you in his lantern for to burn.
Fuck, it's all falling down. Joe, do something. Well, here we are.
Once again.
Cheers.
Indeed.
Well, that was scary, that, wasn't it? That intro just happened. We've not filmed it.
Oh.
Straight after.
Yes, that was terrifying and disturbing. Ooh.
Spooky. It's the spooky time of year.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
No, don't be fucking stupid. This is a very serious holiday for very serious people.
This is a very serious person.
So, hang on. This is recorded on this, I don't believe. Is that recording? New sound, everybody! Hooray! Fuck's sake. Hopefully, that was the first thing you just heard on our brand new, incredible, high-tech sound system. Spooky! A blue blue. Okay, so let's try that one more time.
Okay.
Cheers! So it's Halloween. It's the spooky month. It's that spookiest time of year. And so we here at Blind Drunk thought we would bring you a special...
Spooktacular.
Yes, a special drunken spooktacular, replete with demon essence and ghoulish apparel. Cheers!
Oh, fuck yeah, that's good.
What percentage is this?
I believe it's 69%.
Nice. 69, the devil's number.
So, hello and welcome to the first annual Blind Drunk Spooktacular.
Yeah, the annual Blind Drunk Halloween Spooktacular featuring...
Our ghoulish paraphernalia.
Yeah. From the other realm. God, we've got such an exciting show coming straight at you this evening. We have special guests from beyond the grave. But you might be asking yourself, what's the point of this episode? What are we doing?
You might ask that with every episode.
Yeah, why are you doing
Why?
this?
What and why?
Yeah.
All of the questions.
Yeah, how, depending on how much we've had to drink. Yeah, you might be asking, what the hell? What's going on? Who are these people? This very special and very spooky episode of Blind Drunk
Very spooky.
will be taking you, dear viewer, on a wonderful trip into the strange and fantastic world of
the demonic.
the demonic, yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through some old grimoires, I believe is the technical term.
Yeah,
We're going to read some old grimoires. We're going to pick out some choice demo, as they're technically known in the world of demonology, or demonology. And then we're going to try and hash out between the two of us what's our favourite demon. What's our very favourite demon? But boy, howdy, have we got some fucking delights in store for you.
Oh, this is starting well.
Mm-hmm. I blame the absinthe. L'essence de mort.
Le démon.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, we don't have an ancient tome to draw this wonderful knowledge from, but we have the marvels of technology.
The spooky marvels of modern technology.
Yeah, arguably more devilish and demoniacal than any
I see
ancient
no argument.
grimoire.
I see no argument.
So we're going to have a quick look at some demons, and we're going to decide who's the best, who's the funniest, who's the coolest, who's the spookiest demo. So, without further ado, let's crack straight into it.
I'm liking this absinthe.
Yeah, it's all gone already. It's just so tasty. Much like the allure of
The démon.
Le démon.
Le diabolique.
So, I suppose we should start by going through, how are we going to judge these demons? What's the criterion? What kind of metric are we using? How do we balance one against the other? Well, it's actually very simple. There's a very simple metric that I call the... No, I've not got one. Got anything funny? No, I didn't think so. I don't know why I asked.
We have a metric.
Yeah, it's called the unknown metric.
I guess it would do in a pinch, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's scary, I tell you.
Yeah.
Nothing scarier than the unknown.
Tell you what,
Eh?
Eh?
What?
What?
What we're going to be judging these demons on is a 5-tiered system. Metric number 1, we base our judgment. What's the demon's name? What's its name? What's it called? Now, we're looking here in this section, we're looking at, is it easy to say? Is it very difficult to say? That can go either way. That could be a plus or a negative. We're not prejudging. But what is this thing's name? Is it a cool name? Is it good to say, Or is it bad to say, like in a good way? So then we move on quickly to number 2. The second criteria is, of course, appearance. What does that little guy look like? Let me get a look at that little guy. Look at him. Is he fantastical? Is he mundane but wonderful? The two opposite ends.
How many arms does he have?
How many legs does he have on his arms?
Yeah. Does he have horns?
Yeah. How many different animals is he at once?
Yeah. Is he a she? You get she demons, do you?
In Christianity, I think all she's are just demons, as part of the course.
Yeah.
So number 3 is, of course, cutting right to the
cheese.
Cutting right to the cheese in this smorgasbord of the fantastique. It's 2 for 1, and that is gifts and powers. What kind of powers does this little guy have? And is he going to give me any of those powers? That's really cutting to the heart of, why else are you going to summon a demon? Okay, yeah, maybe because he's got a cool name, maybe because he looks good.
Both good reasons.
Perfectly valid reasons.
Both good reasons.
Yeah. But the real question is, what's he going to cough up in return? I think we're going to have to top up sometime soon. That's the problem with absinthe.
You just can't.
It's so good,
Yeah.
you just drink it all. It's so good that you drink it. So, number 4 is a very important criteria for any metric that hopes to accurately represent the hellish legions of the damned, and that is vibe. Just general vibe, etc. What's this little fella's vibe? What's his deal? What's his game?
What's his biz?
Yeah, exactly. What's its vibe? And number 5 is a collation of all of the other 4 into what we call the X factor. When you bring all of these components together, how does that coalesce into a single demonic form? And so, let's just run through that one last time. We have name, appearance, gifts and powers, vibe, and X factor.
Yep. Yeah, we do.
Okay, so let's log on to google.com. I think, it would be nice and helpful for the folks at home. Let's have a little history of demonology.
Actually, that'd be helpful, because I don't know anything about demonology, apart from that it's basically like Renaissance era fan fiction.
Yes.
I did do a bit of Skyping with Vincent D'Onofrio, but after a while he kind of just demanded to know how I got his details, and then he got a restraining order, so it didn't go as well as I had hoped. I thought he'd be more helpful, I've got to be honest. I was led to believe that he would be more helpful.
Well, like Ethan Hawke sought him out in that one movie, and that ended well for him.
Yeah, I think so. I can't really remember the ending.
I fell asleep in the cinema. So, we're going to the original OG wellspring of demonology lore, wikipedia.org. And here's just some basic info on demonology. Demonology is the study of demons, or beliefs about demons. They may be human or non-human, separable souls, or discarnate spirits, which have never inhabited a body, such as this. Now it inhabits my body.
Fucking empty.
Yeah, we're all gone already. We'll fill up in a second. A sharp distinction is often drawn between these two classes, notably by the Melanesians, several African groups, and others. The Islamic jinn, for example, are not reducible to modified human souls. I mean, obviously. I mean, come on. Don't be fucking ridiculous. What the fuck is wrong with you, wikipedia.org?
Yeah, fuck's sake, wikipedia.org.
Yeah, .gov.
.gov.uk.
At the same time, these classes are frequently conceived as producing identical results, e.g. diseases.
Oh!
According to some societies, all the affairs of the universe are supposed to be under the control of spirits, each ruling a certain element or given object. For example, the Inuit are said to believe in spirits of the sea, earth and sky, the winds, the clouds, and everything in nature. Every cove of the seashore, every point, every island, and prominent rock has its guardian spirit.
So, everything?
Yes.
Literally everything.
There follows a list of all things. Which we'll skip for sake of time. Traditional Korean belief posits countless demons inhabit the natural world. They feel... Excuse me.
I apologise, ladies and gentlemen, we're experiencing some technical difficulties.
Some digestional...
Well, I swear, I'm quite pissed already.
Yeah. Traditional Korean belief posits countless demons inhabit the natural world. They fill household objects and are present in all locations. Follows a list of every location.
Every location. Nooks, crannies, the lot.
Okay, let's just jump right in. Types. What are the types of demons that we're going to be dealing with here? Demons are generally classified as spirits, which are believed to enter into relations with the human race. As such, the term includes angels, in the Christian tradition, that fell from grace, malevolent genii, or familiars, and ghosts or other malevolent revenants.
Malevolent revenants of fucking quality. Malevolent revenants. I said it, I swear. It's a hard one. Try it at home, folks. I mean, you'll probably do better than me.
Generally speaking. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Malevolent revenant. You're supposed to say it at the same time.
Sorry, I was just... Okay. Well, fuck that one.
Fuck me, Jesus Christ. 3, 2, 1.
Malevolent
revenant. Nailed it. Yet, just as gods are not necessarily spiritual, demons may also be regarded as corporeal. Vampires, for example, are sometimes described as human heads with appended entrails, which issue from the tomb to attack the living during the night watches. The fucking... Like, who wrote this? Which issue? James Wikipedia.org.
The
founder of wikipedia.org.gov.uk. I just love this sound of this sentence, is amazing. Which issue from the tomb to attack the living during the night watches. I just see, like, guardsmen with torches and helmets and swords.
He seems to be having a lot of trouble this time.
The so-called spectre huntsman of the Malay Peninsula is said to be a man who scours the firmament with his dogs, vainly seeking what he could not find on earth. A buck mouse deer, pregnant with male offspring. Excuse me? Belief in demons goes back many millennia. The Zoroastrian faith teaches that there are 3,333 demons, some with specific dark responsibilities. Some with specific dark responsibilities, such as war, starvation.
There's got to be one though. There's got to be one out of all these demons. Yeah, there'll be the one that's in charge of war and all this. There's got to be one that's just in charge of like waste disposal and like sanitation. Do you reckon there's one who's just in charge of winding the clocks?
Oh, I would think so. The Zoroastrians are mad for that. So So I think that should give you an incredible insight into the history of demonology, and really you should now know about as much as we do.
Yeah, so you're getting an education. We're passing on knowledge that we ourselves are just learning from.
We're receiving from another realm.
The Wikipedia.org.gov.
The Wikipedia dimension. So what we're really looking at today is a group of texts that is known as the Lesser Key of Solomon. And this basically is compiled from a number of grimoires. The Lesser Key of Solomon, also known as Clavicular Salomonis Regius, or Lemegaton, or Lemegeton, or Demo. It's an anonymous grimoire on demonology, kind of like the Bible brought together all these different. It's the same kind of thing, but they're specifically about demons, and they focus in some quite hilarious detail occasionally on the different demons that exist in hell and that rule over hell and that just generally vibe in hell. So any concept that you have basically of demons and hell and angels even probably doesn't come from the Bible. It comes from a kind of watered down version of this stuff, because even the maddest demon shit you see in fiction pales in comparison to how fucking mad this shit actually gets in reality. So, let's jump right in. Right, so, what we're looking at right now is we're looking at a list of demons that are taken from the Ars Goetia. This is taken from the Ars Goetia, and it differs in terms of number and ranking from the Pseudomonarchia Daemonum.
It would do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Written by Johann Weyer. I mean, but it was bound to be, really, wouldn't it? Johann Pseudomonarchia Daemonum Weyer. I mean, who else? As a result of multiple translations, there are multiple spellings for some of the names. Sole demon which appears in Pseudomonarchia Daemonum, but not in the Ars Goetia, is Pruflas. I say, let's start with Pruflas. So, we're just going to dive into the Pseudomonarchia Daemonum.
Sounds good.
Which contains a list of the 69 demons. Nice. Let's jump down this list. We have... Oh, there's so many. There's so many. I mean, oh my god, some of these are great. But I do want to start with Pruflas. Here we go. On Demonology Fandom Wiki.
Is that administrated by Vincent D'Onofrio?
We have started strong, I've got to be honest.
Okay.
The image I'm looking at right now is very good. Okay, so according to Johann Weyer and his Pseudomonarchia Daemonum, Pruflas is a great prince and duke of Djinistan.
Djinistan?
Seriously? Just call it Djinistan! No fucking way!
Jinland.
It's the country of the Jinn, the chief province of which is the country of delight, and the capital is the city of jewels. This sounds like a pretty fucking cool place.
Yeah, man, I want to go to
Djinistan! Are you fucking kidding me? Johann, come on. This sounds like something fucking Ben Shapiro would write. So, in Djinistan, he has 26 legions of demons under his command. Not
That's
bad.
a fair amount.
Yeah, not bad.
A legion is 1,000, right?
I think so.
Quite something, isn't it? Fair play to him.
So he causes men to commit quarrels, discord and falsehood, and should never be admitted to any place.
I would ask you to leave, but you're not allowed to go there either, so I don't really know what to do.
Yeah. However, there's a but. He must not be permitted anywhere. However, if conjured, he gives truthful, generous answers to the conjurer's questions. He is depicted as a flame outside the Tower of Babel, where he used to reside, and sometimes his head is seen as that of a hawk. So I'm going to show the
Legend.
picture. Yeah.
Legend, I've got to say.
So starting strong. So what I will say is, well, there's an image that accompanies this article, and it is fucking amazing. It's got this dude, he's blowing a fucking horn, he's got a big lion head, and he's riding a bear.
Is it Vladimir Putin?
Look at that.
It is Vladimir Putin. Wow.
So that's Pruflas. So this is our first
demon
ranking,
Yeah.
first demon rank.
I mean, he sounds pretty cool to me.
In terms of name, what are we saying? How's the name?
Well, I mean, I don't really know any other demon names other than like a couple, so, you know, it's not bad. I mean, I'd give it maybe 3 out of 5 stars.
Okay, appearance, I think we've got to say
He looks...
A+.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
apparently
yeah.
he can sometimes have a hawk head and be a fire as well at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So he rides a bear, which is pretty cool. He also plays a big horn.
Yeah, top mark. marks.
Top
for
marks
looks.
for appearance. Amazing.
He comes correct.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Yeah. Gifts and powers. I mean, he promotes quarrels, discord, and falsehood, and he should never be admitted into any place.
I
It's a
love
pretty
that.
fucking good one. He will answer truthfully and generously. I don't know what that means. Spreading falsehood and discord and blah blah blah. Anyone can do that. You don't have to ride a bear to do that.
Yeah, you just need a YouTube channel to do that.
Yeah, exactly. Should never be admitted into any place is top.
Yeah, that is
So
that
I'm
is
gonna
banging,
give
yeah.
him 1 out of 3 for that one. Generally,
but-
powers and gifts, I'm not that impressed.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean, not being admitted into any place.
yeah, it's a good one.
It's
but
a good one.
What's he going to give me? A
Yeah.
truthful answer? I could get that from Wikipedia. gov.uk. Okay, the general vibe is pretty class.
Yes.
I've got to say. The bear, the horn.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, he could probably play
definitely.
some pretty sick tunes on his bear horn.
Yeah, I think he probably.
I
could.
think the vibe with Proof Lass around would be a pretty good one.
Yeah.
So all in all, to sum up, I'd say Proof Lass has a strong vibe, a strong look, strong aesthetic, and having been banned from literally all places is a mark in his favour.
Yes.
But he kind of lets himself down by kind of half-arsing it on the gifts side
Yeah.
of things.
But I do feel that that's part of his vibe, isn't it? He don't give a fuck, does he? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna bother with all these gifts and powers for yous lot. You won't even let me in your fucking gaff. You
Yeah,
know what I
no,
mean?
that's
Like-
fair, that's fair.
And he rides a bear, you know what I mean?
Well, what could we give him, to be
Yeah.
honest? What could we offer him? He's got it all. Bear, horn,
Flame,
Yeah.
hawk head.
yeah, Tower of Babel.
Yeah, fair play to him. Fair play to him.
Tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la-la, 'tis much that I require.
Right, let's crack on into our next demon. So, I think it's about time we got stuck into one of the most classic demons, and that is Baal, or Baal.
Oh, Baal, yeah, man. Yeah, Baal's a boy, yeah.
So, Baal is a demon described in demonological grimoires, such as the Lesser Key of Solomon and the Pseudo-Monarchia Demonum. He is described as a hoarsely voiced king with the power to make men invisible and ruling over 66 legions and
Wow.
demons. 66 is a good number.
It's a good number, it is, yeah. That's gonna work in his
It's
favour.
definitely going to work in his favour. The Lesser Key of Solomon describes him as appearing in the form of a cat, toad, man, some combination thereof, or other diverse shapes, by which they mean diverse. Yeah. While the Pseudo-Monarchia Demonum and the Dictionnaire Infernal state that he appears with the heads of a cat, toad, and human simultaneously.
Oh.
So, he's a pretty cool guy. So, in terms of name, Baal, it's a classic.
It's an
an absolute classic. In terms of like demon names, it's right up there.
Yeah.
Appearance, I mean, the classic frog boy, cat
Man.
man, and man. The classic look with the many legs.
many legs.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to respect the look.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's no
definitely,
doubt about it.
Definitely. It's bold.
It's Baal.
It's bold. It's bold.
And now for men.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think in terms of name, appearance, he's got it pretty locked down.
Yeah.
Let's look at powers. So, he has the power of invisibility.
That's quite a good one.
That's a good one. He has the power to garner the favour of others. Now that's a very
That
good
is
one.
a good
Who
one.
doesn't want to be able
Yeah.
to garner the favour of others whilst
Yeah.
simultaneously being invisible? And he also apparently has some kind of command of sciences and love. Apparently if you summon him, he can teach you science.
Well, who doesn't want that?
I don't know, is he Carl Sagan, Brian Cox? Or is he sort of boring
I
chemistry
mean,
teacher?
he is Baal, so I imagine he'd be fairly interesting.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he'd probably teach you a lot of things that
Yeah.
nobody knows,
Yeah.
you know, the forbidden law.
Yeah. I reckon if you paid for one of his, sessions...
His seminars.
Yeah, one of his seminars, you wouldn't be disappointed. It'd be 40 quid well spent.
He can grant you the power of invisibility, and he also apparently, according to some different guy, controls 250 legions of spirits.
Fucking hell.
He would later appear in an edition of the Grimoire of Pope Honorius, where he was given the name Astaroth.
It's a pretty cool name as well.
Yeah, it's a good nickname.
Yeah.
Bar Astaroth. And to just fill you in some of the lore, some of the backstory, I know you guys love that. In the Grand Grimoire, Baal is listed as a subordinate of Luciphage Rophocale, and according to Rudd, Paul Rudd, presumably, Baal is opposed by the Shemham Fossarash angel Vahua.
Right, well, fuck.
I know you guys eat that stuff up, so there you go.
What about his vibe?
In terms of his vibe, I mean, it's hard to pin him down, to be honest. I'm going to be honest.
He's
It's hard to pin him
enigmatic.
down. He's invisible. He's literally impossible to see.
I think that works in his favour, frankly. It gives him this sense of mystery, you know.
Le Mystère, Le Démon Mystère. I've got to say, Froggy Boy has some heavy vibes. Froggy Boy has heavy vibes.
It does.
I don't know, it's tough. He's invisible, but he's also very popular. Like, you're going to have a good time with him because you have no choice.
Because he literally steals your mind and makes you enjoy his company. Yeah.
So, well, I mean, I guess if we're going to be technical about it, he's like top marks.
Yeah, he's got
he's just going to make us. He's just going to make us like him. So the X Factor, I think you bring that all together under that X Factor, and he's kind of top of the class as of right now.
I think the last fella looked a lot cooler, riding his bear with his horn and his, you know, all of that. But I think in basically every other category, I think Baal
has got him beat.
Yeah, he's got him beat. Yeah. He has. He has. I love how they all have feudal titles. It's so funny. I think, I don't know, there's two right next to each other that I just love, right? So there's Prince/President Garp.
Right, well, we'll start with him and then we'll do the next one.
So, I'm assuming it's Garp rather than Gap, you know.
Get at.
Okay, so, Garp. There's a little picture of him here.
Okay, describe him and then let me see. Let me vision this boy in my mind.
Okay.
Let me envision the Garp.
So he has quite large ears, very prominent ears.
Okay.
He has legs coming out of his shoulders.
Bold. It's a look.
It's a look. Small, very small legs. Like very small.
Really small?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I pictured kind of big.
Yeah, no. Really little legs.
Well, looks like Garp's been skipping leg day. Am I right, guys? Hashtag relatable.
He's pretty much humanoid. Like I say, he's got the legs coming out of the shoulders, big ears.
Pretty much humanoid. He's got all of the hallmarks of a human. Legs coming out of his shoulders.
He has legs coming out of his shoulders.
Bold. It's a look.
It's a look. How many arms does he have?
How many legs does he have on his arms?
Yeah. He has legs coming out of his shoulders.
How many legs does he have on his arms?
Yeah. He's got like kind of claws.
Cool. What's the teeth situation?
They look alright from here. He looks like he's got a bit of a goatee going on. Horns, like full on horns on his head.
Fair.
And wings.
So he's like the most classic demon we've had so
far. He looks exactly like classic demon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Garp. Coming in strong.
Yes.
With the demon vibes.
Yes. So, these works describe Garp as a prince in human form who incites love. The Munich Manual also says that Taob also provides medical care for women, transforms them to make it easier to get a lover, renders them infertile.
In what order?
And rules 25 legions of spirits. The other sources instead describe Garp as a president, giving him the power to teach philosophy and liberal arts, make others invisible, steal familiars from other magicians, make men stupid, and carry men between kingdoms. In addition to ruling 66 legions of demons, Johann Weyer also connects Garp to necromancers and states that he was first called upon by Noah's son Ham, along with Beleth. Garp is also one of the 4 cardinal spirits of the south in the Lesser Key of Solomon, the west in Demonorum or whatever the fuck. In the Livre d'Esprit, Garp, as Carp, is still a prince but appears as a knight, brings gold and silver anywhere, and rules 20 legions of spirits. Accomplished occultist Carol Poke Runyon treats Garp and Coap as different entities, although they were historically the same figure. According to Thomas Rudd, Garp is opposed by the Shemha... What? Some prick. Now, that's the picture.
I have to say, fucking 10 out of 10 across the board for Garp.
Honestly,
like head and shoulders.
When you mentioned Baal, I think it's purely for the fact that, like, I know that one. And obviously, you know, Baal has some rep, doesn't he? He's got some cred, like. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm going with Baal, you know.
Yeah, you're a Baal head.
I'm a Baal head, yeah. It turns out I'm a Garp head.
How could you not be? I have to say, I have to just correct you. I'm sad to say he does not have feet growing out of his shoulders. He has a man riding him.
Oh shit! Which one's Garp?
Which one's Garp? That's the question.
Oh my god. Oh my Garp. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, you guys! Drama bomb!
This changes everything. Honestly, I still think it's 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Because
either way.
honestly, I don't know if it's funnier that he's this
Yeah,
giant
he's just-
demon, or if he's
Or
literally
he's just this little fella who
little
rides a
dude
giant
that rides.
demon.
He's just a guy that went to hell one day and just became one of the
Yeah, just
coolest
came
demons
boss, just boss hog in hell.
ever. Name, fucking 10 out of 10.
Garp.
Appearance, regardless.
Mate, 11 out of 10 at least.
Yeah. I mean, gifts and powers coming out of his holes. All of them. Gold and silver out of every hole.
And he teaches liberal
He
art
teaches
and philosophy.
liberal arts and philosophy.
He's
helps,
a prince and a
He gives
president.
medical care
Yeah,
for
to
women.
women, yeah.
He makes men stupid.
Yeah, I mean, that's not hard to do.
No,
still,
but
fair.
it's still good
Yeah.
work. I mean, fuck me. Is there anything this guy can't do?
In terms of
I don't know.
vibe, I think that's already spoken for,
Yep.
isn't it? Look
Yep.
how we've all brightened up. since
Exactly.
Garp came. You know what I mean?
And then, so, I mean, fucking X Factor. Honestly, I think from now on we have to change the
Garp Factor.
Garp Factor. Like, he's stolen it so much.
Yeah, he's
top of the list.
hard
He's
style
top of the list.
OG demon.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Honestly, I'm shocked that there isn't more love for Garp in the world.
Yeah, what a legend.
The
What
world
a-
according to Garp.
I love how there's one called Aemon. Marquis Aemon.
Amon.
Ammon, I know, but it's Aemon, isn't it? It's just some old fella.
Ah, Jesus, no.
Owl Aemon. Okay, so the one right under Garp, again, this is just because of the name that I'm choosing them.
Yeah.
But I did well with
Valid
Garp, so let's
turn, yeah,
see.
it's valid
Let's see
turn.
how well this one. This is Duke/Marquis Chax.
Okay, maybe we'll be talking about the Chax factor.
Shax, also spelled Chax, Shan, Shas, Shaz, Skox.
Or Shaq.
Shaggy is a great marquis of hell and has power over 30 legions of demons on evil horses. So, cavalry.
Okay, so he's got 30 legions of demon cavalry.
Yeah.
Nice.
He takes away the sight, hearing, and understanding of any person under the conjurer's request
Oh!
and steals money out of kings' houses,
Oh shit!
carrying it back to
Yes.
the people.
Fuck yeah!
Shack attack, motherfuckers. He also steals horses and everything the conjurer asks.
He steals horses and everything.
Yeah, I love how so many of them do that, where they say, he does this thing and also everything
And also
else.
all other
Yeah.
things.
Shacks can also discover hidden things if they are not kept by evil spirits, and sometimes gives good familiars. But sometimes those familiars deceive the conjurer. He should not be bothered too often.
Because he's a miserable bastard.
Shax is thought to be faithful and obedient, but is a great liar and will deceive the conjurer unless obliged to enter a magic triangle drawn on the floor.
We'll bear that in mind for the summoning.
He will then speak marvellously and tell the truth. He knows when lies are told and uses these to teach lessons. He is depicted as a stork that speaks with a hoarse but subtle voice. His voice changes into a beautiful one once he enters the magic triangle. Do you know what? I think I did well there. Two that I've never heard of, but just the names, you know, Garp and Shax, it was like, yeah, these guys sound cool. And legends, man.
Yeah. And there he is.
Oh. Fuck yeah.
So we have a big stork man riding a horse.
Oh, who do I like better now, Garp or Shax? I don't know.
Let's just run through the list. So name, brilliant, perfect, no complaints. Appearance, spectacular, absolutely flawless.
Fabulous.
Gifts and powers. Now, this is where we run into some issues.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to dock some points just because if you don't draw a triangle on the ground,
He can
will
be a prick.
fucking
Yeah,
bullshit you, and he'll give you little deceivers.
Garp will teach you about liberal art
Yeah, and he'll heal
philosophy,
women.
and he'll heal women. Whereas this prick trick or just
Chax
bullshit.
that is true. He is full of shit unless you can control it. I would say his vibe takes a hit for that because
I agree because he's
you
a bullshit
can't trust
artist.
him. You just can't trust the guy. So you might be partying with him and his cavalry, and you're just wondering, am I in trouble here? Am I about to get stabbed in the back? And you just never know with Chax. Whereas with Garp, I mean, if Garp was there, I think he would keep Chax in check.
I think he would. Yeah, President Garp.
Yeah, he would know his place.
Yeah.
Overall, I'm going to say in terms of Garp factor, he doesn't quite do enough.
I would say Garp edges it. Yeah.
Garp does edge it, but it is a close one. It is close because Chax is legendary. Yeah. Absolutely legendary. Wow. Look at these good fucking boys, eh? These little fellas are amazing.
Yeah, they are quality, aren't they? I mean, this is like, it's funny, like, you think of Pokemon, and it's like, it basically is just demonology, isn't it?
But while you might not take it quite seriously, I assure you that demons take it quite seriously. Satan takes it quite seriously. You follow through the New Age teaching, you find out the masters are those who take control of spirits in the dark realm, and they tell those spirits what to do. Your children need to know there's a devil, and he hates them, and he wants to ruin their life. Pokemon world is a world of the demonic, of the satanic.
Right, I need to piss.
Yeah, so I actually. Yeah, this is the problem with drinking in earnest, isn't it? I think we owe it to our fans.
This is just for you. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. I really don't know what the fuck just happened. We might have to mix the sound from that. That's frustrating. Yeah. Well, it's a learning curve, it's a learning process. We'll just have to see what happens. At the end of the day, the people that lose out are our viewers. And fuck them. Okay, so, coming right now is our amazing Demon quiz. So, prepare yourselves for Demon Terror! Okay, so, I've got a wonderful game plan now for Joe. I'll be asking the questions. I'm asking the questions. And Joe will be answering them to the best of his very limited ability.
So this is why I tried to get in touch with Vincent D'Onofrio, but he just wouldn't have it, man. You see what you've done, Vincent? You see what you've done to me?
You piece of shit. So the game is called Demon, Vegetable, Animal, Demon, or Mineral, or Demon. So what I'm going to do is I have a list of 15 plus a bonus question. I'm going to give you a name.
Okay.
And that name, I want you to tell me, is it demon, vegetable, animal, demon, or mineral, or demon? Okay? Simple. Number 1, Tenricidae. Tenricidae. Is that an animal, a vegetable, or a demon? Tenricidae.
I'm going to say that's a mineral.
It's an animal.
Well, I knew it wasn't a demon, so, I think I should get bonus awards for that.
Yeah. No. So Tenrecs are small mammals of variable body form. Some resemble hedgehogs, shrews, opossums, rats, and or mice.
Oh, well, there you go. I've learned something new.
Yeah. Number 2, Goethite.
That's a mineral. It's either a demon or a mineral.
It's a mineral.
Hey!
It's the most common simple iron oxide mineral, a weathering product of numerous iron-bearing minerals. Number 3, Dandelion.
Dandelion.
Dandelion. Is that an animal, a mineral, a vegetable, or is it a demon?
I'm going to go with demon.
It is a demon. Dandelion, or Dantalion, is ranked as a duke who rules 36 legions of spirits and is described as a book-carrying man with multiple faces of varying genders. The powers attributed to him include teaching any art or science, causing love, and showing visions from anywhere in the world. He is also attributed with exposing secrets, mind control, including love magic, and creating an illusionary image of any person's face. Number 4, Amphiboles.
That's an animal.
You sound very confident there, Joe. I'm afraid your confidence was misplaced. That is, in fact, a mineral.
Oh.
Amphiboles refers not to a single mineral, but to a group of minerals. Most belong to the monoclinic crystal system, but some belong to the orthorhombic crystal system.
I should have known that.
You really should have known that one. Number 5, Mephitidae.
Mephitidae?
Mephitidae.
I'm going to say that's a demon.
It is an animal. Mephitidae is a family of mammals comprising the skunks and stink badgers. They are noted for the great development of their anal scent glands, which they use to deter predators.
Nice.
Again, I think you really should have known that. Number 6, Spinel. Number 6, Spinel.
Spinel?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go with demon.
It's a mineral, Joe. Is the magnesium aluminium member of the largest spinel group of minerals. Spinel, Steven Universe.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Number 7, kohlrabi. Kohlrabi. Is that a demon? Is it an animal? Is it a mineral or is it a vegetable?
A mineral.
It's a vegetable.
Fuck.
From the German for cabbage turnip, also called a German turnip, is a biennial vegetable, a low, stout cultivar of wild cabbage. And it sounds lovely, doesn't it?
It does. It sounds wonderful.
Sounds absolutely delightful. Number 8, sabnock.
Demon.
It is a demon. Sabnock is a mighty great marquis of hell. Who has 50 legions of demons under his command, high towers, castles and cities, furnishing them with weapons, ammunition, etc. Gives good familiars, and can afflict men for several days, making their wounds and sores gangrenous, filling them with worms. Sabnock is depicted as a soldier with armour and weapons, the head of a lion, and riding a pale horse.
Oh, fucking hell.
So, in terms of the 5-fingered metric, a pretty fucking good one.
A rival of Garp, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sabnock is what lets him down. Sabnock's a pretty shit name.
Yeah.
Number 9, Citri. Citri.
Vegetable.
It's a demon.
Oh.
Citri is a great prince of hell and reigns over 60 legions of demons. He causes men to love women and vice versa, and can make people bare themselves naked if desired. He is depicted with the face of a leopard and the wings of a griffin, but under the conjurer's request he changes into a very beautiful man. Number 10, Pongo. Pongo.
I'm almost certain this is wrong, but I have to say demon just because I really want it to be a demon called Pongo.
It's an animal.
Yeah.
Pongo, or orangutans,
Oh.
is a genus of 2 exclusively Asian species of extant great apes, native to Indonesia and Malaysia. Orangutans are currently found in only the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra. Classified in the genus Pongo, orangutans were considered to be one species. However, since 1996 they have been divided into 2 species, the Bornean orangutan and the Sumatran orangutan. So there you have it. Pongo!
I still wish it was a demon. Marquis Pongo.
President Pongo. Number 11, Topinambur.
That's a mineral.
It's a vegetable. Oh. The Jerusalem artichoke, also called sunroot, sunchoke, or earth apple, is a species of sunflower native to central North America. It is cultivated widely across the temperate zone for its tuber, which is used as a root vegetable.
Tuber?
Yeah.
It has a tuber? Are you sure it's not a demon?
It's like your man on the bed.
Vladimir Putin. Well, I've got to say I'm learning all kinds of new things.
Yeah, well, that's what this is all about, you know. It's about how indecipherable the differences are between demons, animals, vegetables, and minerals. Number 12, Gusane. Gusane. Is that a vegetable? Is it an animal? Maybe a mineral? Could it be a demon?
It's a demon.
It's a demon!
Cheers! Saddam Gusane.
Gusane, or Gusian, is a strong great duke of hell and rules over 40, or 45 according to some authors, legions of demons. As if there's any meaning to the distinction.
According to some liars and fantasists.
He tells all past, present and future things, shows the meaning of all questions that are asked to him, reconciles friends and gives honour and dignity. He is sometimes depicted as a baboon, or Pongo.
So that's 4 now I've got.
Yeah.
Out of 12.
12.
Yeah, it's not great. But considering I know nothing about animals, minerals, vegetables, or indeed demons, I think I'm doing alright.
Yeah, not bad. Number 13, Feldspar. Feldspar.
Vegetable.
It's a mineral.
Bollocks!
Feldspars are anhydrous 3-dimensional aluminosilicates of linked SiO4 and AlO4.
Oh, of course, yes, feldspar.
And, do you know what, for a little fun fact, they make up about 60% of the Earth's outer crust.
Oh, I feel like I probably should have known
Really
that.
should have known that one, to be honest. The folks at home were just screaming that.
Yeah. Do I get to like phone a friend or anything like that?
No. Number 14. Hematite. Hematite. Is that a vegetable? Is it a demon? Who can say?
Right, it sounds like a mineral, but I'm going to go with demon.
It's a mineral. So there. I feel like Garp has been making you stupid. He's interfering. I drew a triangle earlier on. It is a form of common iron oxide with a formula of Fe2O3 and is widespread in rocks and soils. Hematite forms in the shape of crystals through the rhombohedral lattice system and has the same crystal structure as ilmenite and corundum. Isn't that great?
I knew it was a mineral, but I just thought it would be a cool sounding name for a demon, yeah.
Number 15, Xalaphus.
Xalaphus.
You gotta ask yourself, Joe, am I tricking you?
Xalaphus. It's an animal, isn't it?
It's an animal! Well done. Xalaphus californianus is a coastal-eared seal, native to western North America. It is one of 6 species...
Do you know what's funny?
Do you want to let me fucking finish?
Yeah, go on.
It is one of 6 species of sea lion.
Well, I thought of the name of it, Xalaphus, right? I thought of like elephant-ish, but smaller, and like, you know, the Mulefa in His Dark Materials. Like in one of the other worlds, there's this like sentient species, and they have trunks, and they're sort of elephant-like, but obviously not elephants. And yeah, they're called the Mulefa, and that Xalaphus made me think of them. So.
Well, there you go. That was question 15. So, how did you do, Joe?
I believe I got 5 out of
5 out of 10. Well, you've got a chance to get 6 with our bonus question, number 16.
Do I get anything for this?
No, of course not. And the question is, number 16, animal, vegetable, demon, mineral, demon, or demon, Rumpelteazer. Rumpelteazer.
Demon.
No, I'm
It's
afraid
a mineral,
not.
isn't it?
It is, in fact, none of those. And it is, of course, one of the many cats from the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical Cats. Mischievous and fun-loving, she is one half of a criminal duo alongside Mungo Jerry. Rumpelteazer is a young, high-energy, mischievous character.
Alongside Mungo Jerry?
Yeah, the Mungo Jerry. Hold all questions to the end, please, Joe. She is usually depicted as a teenager or older kitten, typically veering towards more childish behaviour. Together with Mungo Jerry, her partner in crime, Rumpelteazer often gets into all sorts of trouble, such as petty theft. In some early productions, including the original London show, she is mentioned as one of McCavity's rumoured agents in McCavity the Mystery Cat. The lyrics in Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer suggest that she lives with a reasonably wealthy human family. Despite her mischief making, the other cats do not seem to hold a grudge against her. According to the 1998 film actor Joe Gibb, Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer are the 2 naughtiest cats. We're always doing what we shouldn't, being where we shouldn't be, getting up to mischief, and creating a hassle for everyone else. But Rumpelteazer is lovable at the same time as being naughty and cheeky. She's always getting a clip round the ear from the older cats, but they like her. Rumpelteazer is a striped tabby cat. Her costume generally features orange, yellow and black stripes on a white base. However, in productions based on the Broadway version, she is a much paler cat.
Yeah, they would be for the Broadway version, wouldn't they?
So, well done, Joe. You failed miserably.
Yeah!
Cheers!
Jellicle songs for Jellicle cats. 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 Jellicle songs for Jellicle cats.
Fucking cats. Fucking Rumpelteazer. I'm sickened. We can talk about fucking demons and devils all day, that's fine, but don't bring Andrew Lloyd fucking Webber into it. That's disgusting.
So, next up on our list of amazing demons, the ineffable Count Furfur. I've got to say, the look, it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a really good one. Furfur is a powerful great earl of hell, being the ruler of 26 legions of demons. He is a liar, unless compelled to enter a magic triangle, where he gives true answers to every question, speaking with a rough voice. Furfur causes love between a man and a woman, creates storms, tempests, thunder, lightning, and blasts.
Storms, yes.
Yes. And teaches on secret and divine things. He is depicted as a heart, or winged heart, and also as an angel. To some authors, he changes from heart into angel when compelled to enter the magic triangle. He's basically...
Fanfiction. So I assume heart as in like a big deer thing.
Yes, so it's a big deer with huge antlers that rise up into the air, wings, and kind of human hands, and it flies about.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, pretty limited powers. Furfur's powers boil down to being truthful whilst in a magic triangle.
Yeah.
Not great. Causing love between men and women. Bit outdated. I mean, it's 2020
Yeah.
Furfur. I mean, what are you playing at?
Yeah, man.
Creating storms, tempests, thunder, lightning, and blasts.
Yeah, I mean, that's all the same thing. That's all
Yeah.
just
Well,
one thing.
what's a blast? I mean, what do we define as a blast?
I mean, that could just be a fart.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But Furfur does teach on secret and divine things,
That's pretty cool.
linking to their kind of angelic nature, which which might be useful to any aspiring magicians and wizards amongst our audience. So name, not a great one.
Furfur's a bit silly.
I mean, Count Furfur.
Count Furfur is better, but it's
Great
also
Earl.
very funny.
Yeah, it's a bit laughable. Appearance, I've got to say, it's top drawer. It's very cool.
It is cool. It
Furfur
looks cool,
is very cool.
Yeah.
You know, there's no doubting that. Gifts and powers, from what I can see, true answers whilst in a magic
triangle. So untrue when
liar,
not. So
total liar.
same as Shax, right?
Exactly, and I think you've got to take that
Bit of
as a negative.
Yeah.
Cause love between a man and a woman. I mean, if you've got any love troubles, maybe Furfur is the one to go.
Yeah, as long as you're just a heterosexual.
Yeah, exactly. So. And as long as you've got a magic triangle.
Yeah, you have to be like a straight man or woman.
A straight wizard.
A straight wizard, yeah.
And I mean, how many are there going to be? I mean, come on, let's be honest. So, if you want a storm, a tempest, some thunder and lightning, or any blasts, Furfur is your man. Other than that...
Useless. Yeah.
I think Furfur, more like... There's so many that I could go for, but I'm going to go for this one just because I feel very strongly that there's going to be some good shit here. And this is King Sidney, or King Sydney, depending on your pronunciation. So, whoa, what? Okay, I mean, I just bit off way more than I thought. So King Sidney, otherwise known as Asmodeus, is a prince of demons, or in Judo-Islamic law, the king of the earthly spirits, the Shadim and the Jinn. Mostly known from the Deuterocanonical Book of Tobit, in which he is the primary antagonist. In Binsfield's classification of demons, Asmodeus, or Asmodeus, represents lust. So in terms of appearance, you can't get more demoniacal than Asmodeus.
Yeah, fair one, I'll give you that. Yeah, Asmodeus is demon as fuck.
Yeah, we are talking straight up king of the Shadim. No questions asked.
200% demon.
He was supposed by some Renaissance Christians to be king of the 9 hells. Asmodeus is also referred to as one of the 7 princes of hell. It is said in Asmodeus, or The Devil on 2 Sticks, that people who fall to Asmodeus' ways will be sentenced to an eternity in the 2nd level of hell. So we're talking powerful demons. This is a fucking demon. In the Bible, the full name Ashmedai is not found, but in
He's speaking in tongues.
The Asmodeus of the Book of Tobit is hostile to Sarah, Raguel's daughter, and slays 7 successive husbands on their wedding nights, impeding the sexual consummation of the marriages.
I like him. I like him. It's a good vibe.
Yeah, he is described as the worst of demons. When young Tobias is about to marry her...
Young Tobias?
When young Freddy is about to marry her... Asmodeus proposes the same fate for him, but Tobias is enabled, through the counsels of his attendant angel Raphael, to render him innocuous. By placing a fish's heart and liver on red-hot cinders, Tobias produces a smoky vapour that causes the demon to flee to Egypt, where Raphael finds him. According to some translations, Asmodeus is strangled.
Oh, okay, I've got to be honest, that will lose him some points.
It does lose him some points.
Yeah, I mean, he basically got cucked by frying up some fish offal. Cucked off to Egypt. I've got to be honest, I reckon if he fried up some fish liver, Garp would just be like...
He'd just eat it. He'd be like,
thanks, safe.
Thanks for the fish off. And then he'd kill your husband and heal you, teach you some little arts.
And ask for your vote in the upcoming presidential election. That's the point, everyone. The elections are coming up.
Garp 2020.
Garp 2020.
So, I will say, like, it took an angel to beat him.
That's true. Okay,
but
I'll give you that.
I'm wondering if they're overselling him. Are they calling him the worst of demons because they beat him? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're saying he's the baddest.
It's the way the Romans used to, like, they were telling Gauls, it's like, they were fucking 200,000.
Yeah, so if you lose, then, of course we lost. But if you win,
then you're up bad man. Yeah. Those sneaky angels, man. You can never trust them. I suspect there's more.
Another legend depicts Asmodai throwing King Solomon over 400 leagues away from the capital. It just
okay, I'll tell you what, those points he lost, I think he's getting back. He's getting back, yeah.
Some demonologists of the 16th century considered November to be the month in which Asmodai's power was strongest.
That's the election.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Asmodai is his campaign manager. He has 72 legions of demons under his command. He is one of the kings of hell under Lucifer the Emperor. He incites gambling and is the overseer of all gambling houses in the court of hell. In the Dictionnaire Infernal, Asmodeus is depicted with the breast of a man, a cock leg, a serpent tail, 3 heads, one of a man spitting fire, one of a sheep, and one of a bull, riding a lion with dragon wings.
Alright, I've got to say, I do find when they get that sort of patchwork, it lessens the effect for
it
me.
cheapens.
It does. You know, you look at Garp and it's like, it's cool as fuck and weird, but it's simple and
strong,
it's just, that's,
powerful, elegant,
whereas this,
beautiful, amazing, perfect. Lady Gaga clip incoming.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, eat it, give birth to it.
when they have, you know, oh, it's this and this and this and this and this and this, and it's like, I can't even begin to picture it now, so
it's like you what?
That sounds like it was written by a fucking 5-year-old, doesn't it? You know what I mean? And it had the pirate hat and the spaceman suit, and it was really good at football. I don't know about this, dude. Like, some of it sounds really cool. Like,
hang on now. Hang on now.
Have I jumped the gun?
I think you might have. Now, this is something new. This is something we haven't encountered, and this might actually create a new judgment criteria. Because it's something I hadn't even thought of, but here we go. Asmodeus was cited by the nuns of Loudun in the Loudun possessions of 1634. This has to come into account.
Yes.
Real world excursions into our realm. Actual paranormal goings on caused by these demons. Now, Garp, where's his nunnery possessions of 1634?
That's true. As far as I'm aware, Garp didn't possess any nuns in 1624 or whatever.
The Loudun possessions was a notorious witchcraft trial in 1634. A convent of Ursuline nuns said a convent of Ursuline nuns said they had been visited and possessed by demons. Following an investigation by the Catholic Church, a local priest named Father Urbain Grandier was accused of summoning the evil spirits. He was eventually convicted of the crime of sorcery and burned at the stake.
Okay, so Asmodee.
I don't know, how is your day?
Welcome to Blind Drunk, everyone.
Yeah, this is free, totally free. Yeah. He caused a godly man
to be burned at the stake. I'll give him that. That's definitely in his favour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling quite torn now, because obviously I'm a Garp head.
My opinion, Asmodeus gets extra points because he's added a new criteria to the judgment. We now have a 6-finger approach.
That's demonic.
You have to judge, However, even considering that, Garp is still number one for me.
Do you know what? I have to wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
Ozymandias, right? he's a boy, right? Yeah. Clearly he's a boy. He's more powerful than Garp in terms of his rank and everything.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly. Like you say, real world incursions, it does add a whole new layer, doesn't it? However, Garp, he just edges out in front because he's just cool as fuck.
Yeah. So remember folks, do stay tuned because we've got a thrilling interview coming up with none other than Rig Warrior, trigger warning author William W. Johnston, who we will be contacting via Ouija board for an exclusive Blind Drunk interview. There's the...
There it is, look. Okay, I've got one here. I just cannot believe the name of this one.
Okay, lay it on me.
President Amy.
Amazing.
Not on the Wikipedia, it comes up Amy, in brackets, demon. Amy is described as a president, appearing initially as a flame before turning to a human form. He is claimed to teach astronomy and liberal arts, give familiars, incite positive reactions from rulers, and, according to all sources except the Munich Manual,
fucking Munich Manual. Fuck the Munich Manual.
Reveal treasures. According to all sources, he rules over 36 legions of demons. According to Johann Weyer, he was of the Order of Angels and holds the futile hope of returning to the 7th heaven after 12 centuries. According to Rudd, Amy is opposed by the Shem Hamaph... Oh, fucking hell. Hang on. Give me a second here. Amy is opposed by the Shem Hamaphoras. No, I'll try that again.
I don't know if any amount of potatoes is going to get you there, to be honest.
According to Rudd, Amy is opposed by the Shem Hameforash angel
Can I just have a look?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good luck with all that.
I do like the name, Amy. It's a good name for a demon.
Yeah, there's just really no info.
I've got to say, I think that gives Amy points. Obscurity, you know, like underground, you know?
I suppose we're just going to have to go from what we know. So no real world incursions.
No.
Name is a good one. It's good, it's decent. Appearance, a big flaming person.
Yeah.
Or a person that comes out of a flame.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's cool. It's nothing special. I think even Further was better than that, to be honest. And Further was shit.
Of both the Order of Angels and Powers.
Yeah, see, that's where the interesting side comes in. That's why I'd like to know more.
Yeah,
It's
holds the futile hope of
Yeah.
returning to the seventh heaven.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say her because it's Amy, but can't give him the points he deserves, perhaps.
Well, I think that's an interesting thing. You say, you know, you want to call her her. I think that's one thing that's interesting. Is like one thing that you kind of see is that the demons and the angels, they kind of break that
Yes,
barrier.
they're not
Really
binary, are
too
they? Like,
fixed,
yeah,
yeah.
they all seem fairly like gender fluid.
Yeah, when you can turn into a giant goat, toad, dragon.
Yeah, it's not just gender fluidity.
Like,
really,
they
is
break
it?
all barriers, and I think
that's probably why the Christians didn't like them.
Exactly, that's why they're depicted that way.
I think they're cool as fuck. I think, you know, if I had the opportunity to hang out with a bunch of demons or a bunch of Christians, I know which one I'm fucking choosing.
Exactly,
you know what I
every
mean?
time.
That's another thing for Garp as well, is that he's not only a president, he's a Marquis and a president.
Yeah.
Would you call him Marquis President or President Marquis?
Mr. Marquis.
You'd call him Mr. Garp. Amy is cool. I don't want to talk down about it. I don't want to talk
we
trash
don't want
about
to shit on
Amy.
any demons here. We love them all.
Yeah, I think Amy is fucking sound.
Amy's good people.
Yeah,
I
but
think
in
she's been
terms
done
of the
dirty by
rankings, yeah.
wikipedia.org.net.gov.uk.
I agree. I think the real villain in all this is wikipedia.org.gov.com.uk.
.net.
Ooh, that's a good name right there. Count/President Morax. In Demonology, Morax is a demon having 32 according to other authors, legions of demons under his command. He teaches astronomy and all other liberal sciences and gives good and wise familiars that know the virtues of all herbs and precious stones.
Morax would have been able to help you with that quiz.
Yeah. This profile of the demon can be seen in Pseudodemonacaria Demonorum.
Come on, Joe, it's the Pseudomonarchia Demonum. Get it right.
He is depicted both as a man with the head of a bull, as well as a bull with the head of a man.
I think the bull with the head of the man one is the one that's going to win it for me.
That's like something out of the fucking sagas. Like, that's saga dumb.
Here's a depiction of Morax from the Shin Megami Tensei video game series. There he is.
Anime fucking demon. I love the disco get-up he's wearing as well. I think that's very cool.
nice.
I like the idea of a disco demon.
The Disco Duke of Hell. So name, Morax. It's good, it's solid. Nothing special.
No,
it's nothing to fax home about.
It's
Appearance, it ranges, it depends. But I'd say overall, pretty cool.
pretty cool.
I mean, if you're going to depict it, no one's going to pick human head on a bull. I think it's pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Big bull head dude is cool.
It's cool. It's
And the
always
Japanese
cool,
anime version of him is very,
yes,
very cool.
as always.
Yeah, as always, it's head and shoulders above the rest of us. So, gifts and powers. He gave good, solid familiars.
Wise as well.
Yeah, knew all about
Herbs.
crystals and gems and minerals.
Animals.
Animals and demons and quizzes.
He would have fucked me in that quiz, no bother.
So that has its place.
I honestly,
It
I
all
feel
just
like it all
comes down
comes
to
back to
Garp
one.
factor.
Yeah, I was literally going to say, it all comes down to one thing, and that is Garp factor.
Yeah, the power of God. That's the power of God.
The Garp factor just edges it every time.
There's a
Edges
reason
it.
we call it the Garp factor.
Yeah. It's often head and shoulders. Yeah.
It really is. Any other day of the week, a big bull-headed dude that can just give you people that will teach you the secrets of alchemy. Yes, please. Like, he doesn't lie to you. He doesn't do any of that. He's just a good, solid dude.
Yeah, but Garp, he's a legend.
Astonishing.
Yeah,
there's nothing like him.
Garp is a boy.
Yeah,
and that's all there is to it. papers.
Yeah, maybe hold up there, champ.
Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. Don't need no credit card to ride this train.
We're gonna have to go for President Agenti. Okay, goodness me. This sounds like the demon that Blind Drunk has been looking for. Agenti is a great president of hell, ruling 33 legions of demons. He makes men wise by instructing them in every subject, transmutes all metals into gold, and changes wine into water and water into wine. Agenti is depicted as a big bull with the wings of a griffin, changing into a man under request of the conjurer. That's literally all there is.
Oh, again, yeah. Legend.
He can make us wise by teaching us everything. He can just give us infinite money, and he can turn water into wine.
There's someone else who could do that, isn't there? There's
No.
some other demon who could do that.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I guess that makes Jesus a conjurer. He conjured Agenti and turned the water into wine.
You heard it here first, folks.
Is that how our fan fiction is started? I'm moving this fucking balloon out of the way. It keeps squeaking at me. He's a big bull with the wings of a griffin. Now, one thing that I find funny when they describe things as having the wings of a griffin is griffins aren't real.
Yeah, so there's
What wings do griffin have? I believe the griffins have the wings of an eagle.
Right, so
he doesn't have the wings of a griffin. He has the wings of an
eagle. Yeah.
He just spews infinite wisdom, infinite money, and infinite booze. I mean, like, he's basically the god of Blind Drunk at this point.
You know, we're coming to the end of looking at these demons and comparing them. Yeah. I don't see anyone beating Garp, and now I'm worried that I'm biased.
Yeah.
But I still feel like Garp, he just edges it because he covers all the bases.
Exactly. If you've got Garp in your corner, not only do other magicians and other sorcerers that might seek to ensorcel you, they could have their familiars stolen.
Yeah.
But also, if they win and kill you, he's got connections with necromancers.
Yeah.
You just come back to life. You just come back to life.
Yeah. Plus, he can carry men between kingdoms, right?
Yeah.
So you never have to get on a plane again.
No.
He's carbon neutral, good for the environment. I think it's all about Garp
right now, nothing's even touching Garp.
Nothing compares to Garp. I'm going to have to go with the name that sounds funniest. So I'm going with Count Biffrons.
Maybe Bifrons, I don't know.
Biffrons. It's Biffrons.
This house is Biffrons.
Biffrons is a demon described in the fucking grimoires and the Lesser Key of Solomon and all the others. Right. In these works, he is described as an earl who initially appears as a monster before adopting a more human form. His duties include teaching astrology, geometry, and the properties of different plants and stones.
Like some old scholar.
Yeah, it's a picture of him there.
Does he not look like an old scholar?
He looks like a Millwall fan. He also moves bodies into different graves, lights candles over graves, and, depending on the version, commands either 6, 26, or 60 legions of spirits. According to Rudd, Biffrons is opposed by the Shemham. Oh, it's the same one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. I can speak Hebrew.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Now, here is an illustration from the Dictionnaire Infernal from 1863.
Yes! Oh my god, it's this little golem motherfucker. Yeah. That does give a lot of points.
He gets points there, doesn't it?
Name
Biffrons.
Biffrons.
Probably
Bifrons, but
it's
Biffrons.
Biffrons.
In this household, we stan a Biffrons. Count Biffrons, I mean...
He looks like a drinker. I mean, it doesn't say that he is, but he looks like a drinking man. Also, judging by his appearance, he looks like a meth addict.
Yeah. Either way, he looks like he's having a great time.
He's having a gay old time, his Biffrons.
In terms of vibe, very strong vibe.
Say though, yes.
Very strong.
Yes. Once again, I do not think he exceeds Garp, but he is up there. He's a boy.
He's definitely a blind drunk boy.
Here's to you, Biffrons. Your countliness.
I've got to go for it. King Balaam. King Blam.
King Blam.
King Blam is a great and powerful king of hell who commands over 40 legions of demons.
That's respectable.
Yeah, it's still not the 66.
It's not 66.
Of Garp.
Yeah, I'd say Garp would fuck him.
Given the chance. He gives perfect answers on things past and present and to come, and can also make men invisible and witty.
Can make men witty. We could do with some of that.
Yeah. Right, here we get into his description.
It's make or break, really. Isn't
Now,
it?
I mean, this, I'm hesitant to say it, this might tip it over. It depends on your point of view, but this might tip it over. Blam is depicted as being three-headed. One head is the head of a bull, the second is the head of a man, and the third is the head of a ram.
Yeah.
He has flaming eyes and the tail of a serpent. Now, this is where it gets to the good part. He carries a hawk on his fist and rides a strong bear.
In terms of aesthetics, he's got it on Garp, clearly.
It's a toss-up, either top dog or number two, depending on your preferences. I'm going to go with Garp. I'm sticking with Garp.
I am also sticking with Garp.
I've got to be honest, the Garp factor has yet to be beaten.
The fact that you can see Balam, and you can see how fucking cool he looks, and yet still
I think
you're like, oh, but I think...
it top Garp? It tells you everything you need to know about Garp.
I cannot believe how quickly Baal was fucked off as just a non-entity, because he's like mid-card, you know what I mean? Whereas Garp and Balam are just main eventers. They're like WrestleMania.
Yeah, we're talking The Rock v
Hulk Hogan. Yeah, that's exactly it, man. Honestly, I swear, on this channel we have done so much more horrifying things than using a fucking Ouija board, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the things we usually come into contact
are much more
demonic and satanic.
Yeah, arcane and foul.
Yeah. We are now bringing you an exclusive interview with famed, prolific, astonishing,
dead,
unbelievable, yes, dead author. What it means is that we know that he's free. William W. Johnson, the first time in probably ever that anyone has ever wanted to actually interview him. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in touch with him, channel his spirit through the Ouija board, and we're going to ask him some questions.
Do we need, you know, like relics of his life, like one of the books, for example?
No, I'm not fucking getting one of these shitty books.
Cool.
Why should I have to get up and as I was saying, we're going to get in touch with William W. Johnston. We asked you for your questions and you sent them in. We want to know about sequels, prequels. We want to know about skincare routines. We want to know about his almost certain alcoholism. So we're going to get in touch with William W. Johnston. We're going to ask him all the questions that you want answers to, and he's going to give us some exclusive details about his upcoming sequel to Trigger Warning and the Rig Warrior trilogy. Incredible stuff. It's an astonishing piece of technology that you can find for as little as £10 on Amazon.co.uk. Which really is just proof, if anything, that it works. Some Christian denominations have warned against using Ouija boards, holding that they can lead to demonic possession. Occultists, on the other hand, are divided on the issue. Right, when it says they're divided on the issue, does that mean that the occultist has been possessed and the demon thinks it's good and the human thinks it's bad?
That's amazing. Christians think that it's bad because it can lead to demonic possession. Worshippers of demons, however,
aren't so sure. So they say that it can be a tool for positive transformation. Others reiterate the warnings of many Christians and caution inexperienced users against it.
Fortunately, we're very experienced.
Very experienced right now. I'm channeling the spirits. So, now that we understand the backstory of the Ouija board and the dangers inherent in its use and the potentially transformative effects, let's jump right in. But bear in mind that any use of a Ouija board at any time could, and indeed almost certainly will, lead to a bending or breaking of the veil between worlds and can be very dangerous. So we urge you to do it immediately and as many times as you can.
And be drunk when you do
and
it.
being drunk, stupid, using a Ouija board and simultaneously being extremely dismissive of any negative outcome can only end well for you. You have our blessing, go with Christ. Spiritus Sancti. We are now commence our ghostly interview with the Spirim of William W. Johnson.
Ghosts. You may know them as ghouls, or phantoms, or demons, or spirits, or spirims, or spectrims.
So here we go. Let's jump face first into the ghost of William W. Johnston. Bill, are you there? Can you hear us? Oh, here it goes.
Fuck.
There it goes. Yes, he's here. Bill,
folks.
thank you for joining us. We know that there's a bit of a tricky connection. Oh, here we go. A bit of a tricky connection. We're really grateful for you being here. We loved Rig Warrior.
Honestly, it's the best book we've ever read. It's one of those books that gets better the more books you read afterwards.
It's moving. It's moving. Where are we going?
Where are we going here?
Let me just see what the letters are so that I can see where we're going.
T
H A N K. Thank you. Thank you.
S thanks there, thanks. The simpler version of thank you.
You're very welcome,
You are
Bill.
welcome, Bill. No, honestly, it was very good.
Yeah. We're so grateful for you being here, and we just wanted to say that we loved the book. But the viewers at home, what they want to know is, when can we expect to see a follow-up to not just the Rig Warrior trilogy, but indeed to Trigger Warning, the latest in your explosive series?
Yeah, what's going to happen next with Jake or whatever the fuck
Jake
his name is?
Jake and Barry joined together now. What's
Jake
gonna
Dog,
happen?
you know.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
W-H-A...
Oh, T.
Oh.
What? Trigger warning.
Yeah,
you wrote it a couple of years ago.
Beyond the Grave.
Yeah, with your niece, I believe, Joe Johnston. Goodness, it's moving again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so exciting.
This is unprecedented.
It's going the wrong way then. What? What?
What do you mean what?
Joe,
your niece.
Your niece.
W-H-O.
Who? Your niece. She co-wrote so many of your greatest hits.
Yeah. Since, what, about 2000 or so?
Yeah, I mean, since roughly the time you died, actually.
Yeah, funnily enough. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. The spirits come to
I-D-O-N-T.
I don't
K-N-O.
W. I don't know. He doesn't know when it's coming.
I don't know.
Whoa.
H. I don't know he. I don't know he. What is her? I don't know her.
I don't know her. What? What are you talking about, Barry? She. Bill.
May we call you Bill?
May we call you Barry?
What should we call you?
D-O-G-C-I-A. Oh my god. DogCIA at AOL.com. We apologise. We're just trying to get to the bottom of a bit of a mystery here, dogs.
Is Jake Rivers not an original character creation of yours? Surely.
Whoa, no. Oh my.
Quite aggressive, quite violent.
That was very fun. I mean, God, there was a real heat from that, ladies and gentlemen. A member of your own family has been writing novels under your name since you were deceased. I mean, I assumed that you must surely know about this.
How do you feel about that?
P-I-S-E-D. Oh my God.
Mr. Johnston, would it be fair to say that this is new information to you, that we have unwittingly told you something that you might not be best pleased about?
Whoa! Yes.
That's a yes.
That's a yes. That's a definite yes. Dog, the only question we have left to ask you is, what's your next course of action?
Will it be legal or, otherwise?
If there's not too much to ask... Oh, whoa. V-E-N-G-E-A-N-C-E. Jesus.
Vengeance?
Dog, I'm sorry that you had to find out this way. I think maybe it was for the best. We just want to say thanks for joining us for this exclusive interview. It was a pleasure to meet you. We wish you the very best with your future otherworldly endeavours and your pursuit of vengeance. If you've got anything else to say, now's the time. Do you think of anything else you want to say? Something against Joe Johnston.
Yeah,
exploitative cunt.
Shameless cunt. Shameless cunt. Trouble is, we've got to do it.
Yeah, fuck you get the message. Oh, fucking hell. Shameless cunt. S-H-A. It's never gonna happen. Oh my god.
M-E.
What is it? Oh, there it is.
L. Have I missed that L?
Where's the letter I'm looking for? Hang on, lads. Oh, there it is.
C. Where are we going now? Me. U. N. tea? Well, Mr. Johnstone, thank you so much for joining us.
We really appreciate it.
We do. Yeah, I'm so sorry about your niece.
William, Bill, Dog, CIA at AOL.com Johnston, thank you so much for your service. Thank you for your time today. God bless you, and good luck with getting some vengeance on that fucking shameless cunt named Shield.
Shameless cunt that she is.
Wow, what a moment in Blind Drunk history. An exclusive interview from Beyond the Grave. I mean, a moment in YouTube history. Did you hear that?
The drink we've been drinking today is a German absinthe called Fragment Rouge. It's by the Saar Whiskey Company, and it's very, very nice.
Yeah, anyway, I think I'm going to put this over here, actually.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. So, back to the demons.
We shall see if there are any that can depose the guard.
I'm going to go on the bizarreness of the name. This is President Glacia Labolas. And already looks amazing. Glacia Labolas is a mighty president and earl of hell who commands 36 legions of demons. He teaches all arts and sciences in an instant. He tells all things past and to come, and is the author and captain of manslaughter and bloodshed. He's working his way up the fucking chain with every sentence. He causes the love of both friends and foes, if desired, and can make a man invisible. He is depicted as a dog with the wings of an eagle. So we've got name Glacia Labolas. It just flows. If you walked into a bar in Mexico and somebody said to you, there's someone looking for you, and you said, what's their name? And they said, Glacia Labolas. You would shit on the spot.
Yeah.
So it's neck and neck. Right now it's neck and neck.
Yeah.
I mean, what a fucking title to have. He is the author and captain of manslaughter and bloodshed. So, on Vibe, Glacia Labolas is a fucking legend. He's a dog that flies, and he's having a fucking great time. Okay? Now that enough is like, holy fuck. Yes. Yes.
That's vibes right there.
Yeah. I'm going to be brutally honest. Garp still wins for me, right? And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why is because if I die and Garp is my man, he just brings me back to life.
Yeah.
I just immediately come back to life. He's got contacts with necromancers.
And given the amount we have drank just today,
that's
and all
looking
the other
like a
episodes,
very,
that's
very
something we
pressing
might
need.
Yeah. I mean, we're reading Trump's book next. Tune in for that.
I feel Glacia Labolas and Tagenti are definitely joint second.
Yeah, agreed. They suffered the misfortune of having to be in a list with Garp.
Yeah.
How do you compete with Garp?
Did you see that?
What's the next one?
Yeah, sorry. It had to happen. It was bound to happen. It's Oribas.
Oh!
It's your boy.
Oh, your boy Oribas, though.
One and only. I've got to be honest, already there's an element of doubt here. He supposedly gives true answers of things past, present and to come.
Supposedly.
He also apparently gives true answers on subjects of divinity and the creation of the world. He also confers dignities and prelacies and the favour of friends and foes. Not bad. Oribas is faithful to the conjurer, does not permit that any spirit tempts him, and never deceives anyone. It's that supposedly, it's like, well, you say he never deceives anyone, but then you tell me he supposedly gives true answers. What am I to trust? He is depicted as a horse that changes into a man under the conjurer's request. It's a tough one, because he's living his best life as a horseman.
He's being his best horseman self.
Now, I'm not saying don't conjure him, I'm just saying if you're going to conjure him, I would conjure Garp first. It's that simple.
Okay, Marquis Aemon is a Marquis of Hell who governs 40 infernal legions. Aemon is a demon and the 7th spirit of the Goetia. There's a picture of him here.
Fucking hell. Jesus, Aemon, you've had a few there now.
Aemon is a great and mighty Marquis and cometh abroad in the likeness of a wolf. having a serpent's tail, vomiting flames of fire. When he putteth on the shape of a man, he sheweth out dog's teeth, and a great head like a mighty nighthawk.
One thing I do want to say is the first demon we encounter that vomits out flames of anything other than fire goes straight to the top of the list. I mean, here is what looks like anime version of Ammon, which is very cool.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Duke/Count Barbatos. Basically because it sounds like Barbados and that sounds fun, doesn't it?
The tropical demon.
In demonology, Barbatos is an earl and a duke of hell, ruling 30 legions of demons and with 4 kings as his companions to command his legions. He can speak to animals, tell the future, conciliate friends and rulers, and lead men to treasure hidden by the enchantment of magicians.
Jesus. What does he look like? Give us a description.
Okay, I mean, he's basically a human, or perhaps an elf. Let's say he's fairly heavily armed.
Nice.
He's got a pretty sick beard, and his moustache is banging. He's a bit Vivian Stanshall sort of beard.
Okay.
Nice hat with a big feather in it. Yeah, he's cool as fuck, man.
Holy shit, he's got a fucking gun!
Yeah.
He's got a fucking
He's
gun!
back in heat, mate. Barbatos comes correct. His sigil's pretty cool as well.
It's the tombstone of his enemy.
Yeah.
His sigil is your tombstone. Damn, another strong entry. Just carrying a gun alone makes him a fucking legend.
Geezer! What a ginger geezer!
Did you just see that?
What's the next one?
Okay, so we have finally made our way to number 69. So we are looking at Prince Stolas. He is a great prince of hell. He commands 26 legions of demons. He teaches astronomy and is knowledgeable about herbs, plants, and precious stones.
Knowledgeable. What does that mean?
It's not good enough, is it?
He dabbles.
Yeah,
he's a dabbler.
He's a dabbler. He's a chancer. At the end of the day,
he's a chancing bastard demon, is what he is.
like Glacia Labolas. Let's just read this again.
Yeah.
Teaches all arts and sciences in an instant.
And even that brer can't quite get to Garp's level.
state.
Yeah. I mean, what chance does this fucker have?
Does 69 have?
Yeah.
Stolas 69.
Fucking nah, mate. It's not that one with the fucking weird coloured hair and all the tattoos on his face. Is that him? 69. That's him, isn't it?
What?
That rapper.
Oh, Takeshi 69.
Yeah.
Right, okay. No.
It's not that.
Sorry, you were expecting a No. The one thing I will say is Stolas, he's teaching astronomy. He knows a bit about herbs, plants, and precious stones. He's trying. He's not much. Takeshi 69 is a punk-ass bitch. He is often depicted as a raven or a crowned owl with long legs. Now, we've shit all over Stolas. Quite rightly, I think. But what I want to say, okay, every criteria has to be taken into account. Just knowing stuff about plants is not enough. Not in this game. But appearance. Look at this little fucker right here. He just fucking rocketed up the rankings.
He did, yeah.
On that alone.
Yeah, if I was summoning a pet rather than a demon.
Exactly. Imagine if your dog knew how to plant a fucking garden. That's this fucker right here. He can teach you astronomy.
And he knows a bit about herbs, apparently.
Exactly.
He smokes weed, I think is what that is. He's 420 friendly.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's cool. That's cool. Do you know what? There aren't really any of them that I think are like out and out shit.
No,
like,
none of them I dislike.
No, most of them are cool.
They're all good people.
Yeah.
Apart from there's a couple that will lie to you if you don't.
Yeah,
set them straight.
you gotta whack
when
them
you're
in a
dealing,
triangle.
yeah,
I've got to be honest. I mean, like when you talk about just the human population in general, most of them fuckers will lie to you if you don't whack them in a triangle. You know what I mean? So for the final pick and therefore the last chance to depose Garp is Duke Vapula.
We're coming in strong.
We're
clutch fucking play in the last minute.
Oh, do you know what? There's like 5 lines. This is gonna have to be a good fucking paragraph, isn't it? In demonology, Vapula or Nafula.
Let's be honest. No, it's not.
It's Vapula.
It's Vapula, and it's not Duke Vapula. It's Count.
Yeah. In demonology, Vapula is a powerful great duke of hell that commands 36 legions of demons. He teaches philosophy, mechanics, facts and sciences. Vapula is depicted as a griffin-winged lion.
Fucking hell.
So, based on this little we have to go on, his name is Vapula.
Definitely the best name.
Best name by far.
Count Vapula.
Count Vapula. I mean, it's Duke, but
yeah.
Fuck that, it's Count Vapula. Again though, and maybe this is just sort of bias now, maybe this is just a nostalgia almost. Garp takes it.
Nothing has
Undisputed
quite equalled that feeling of every single sentence. Bang,
it just
bang.
checked every box, didn't it?
Garp, I think when it comes right down to it,
just takes it, doesn't he? He's the boy.
It actually does. So I think maybe it's time to bring this first annual Blind Drunk Halloween Spooktacular to what has seemed from actually the get-go to be its inevitable conclusion, where we crown Garp the king of the blind drunk demons. Here's to you.
Long live the king.
Oh yeah, the old north wind, he starts to howl, puffs up, furls his brow. Now, you better take cover, lock up those doors and close the shutters.
Well, there you have it, folks. That was our Halloween offering. We hope you enjoyed
Our
it.
burned offering, as it were.
Yes, exactly, at the altar of
Blind
YouTube.
drunk.
The Blind Drunk YouTube subscribers. We hope that you've enjoyed it as much as we have gotten drunk whilst doing it.
I am pretty fucking drunk as well, I've got to say. I'll tell you what, drink a mason jar of absinthe and tell me how you feel.
Then play with a fucking Ouija board. See how that goes for you. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, ring the bell, subscribe.
What does ringing the bell do?
It's notifications.
Alright. You don't just get that.
No, like sometimes you'll subscribe and then
not get
YouTube just
that.
don't even send you.
So that's what the bell is.
Yeah, but the bell sends you a notification.
That's fucked, isn't it?
It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. It's basically click the bell, please, because YouTube
doesn't
shit.
work. Alright, yeah, that's great. That's great.
If you get to even see our videos, because they get copyright strikes for bullshit reasons.
Hopefully this one won't, unless fucking Garp is bang on it.
Unless someone's cunt niece. They're not my words, that's what he said.
Your Uncle Billy called you a cunt.
So, good luck to you, Joe Johnston. We look forward to your next effort.
Your next try. Your next attempt at literature.
We will be reading that at some point in the future.
Fuck yes.
We'll be cracking on, obviously, with the Rig Warrior series at some point.
Genuinely, it's just so much easier to get through than the fucking trash we've been reading recently.
So yeah, we also have a possible Jack Ryan Amazon series video planned. Let us know if that sounds like something you might be interested in.
Yeah, we watch TV as well.
Yeah, we're undecided as to whether to branch out into stuff like that. So, you know, let us know if you fancy it. So yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. We hope you have a spooky time. Switch the lights off, get a nice spooky movie on.
Yeah, be stalked by a serial murderer.
Yeah, and then maybe you could watch some TV after that.
Yeah, or watch a YouTube video perhaps.
Yeah, not this one obviously.
No, Boris Johnson.
We've been Blind Drunk. Thank you for watching. All hail King Garp. It's the noise that the bolus makes. When it teaches you everything instantly.
I was like, wah!
He kissed me on the mouth, and I was like, wah, wah, wah.
It's funny, like, because we didn't even get to this. Like, I actually have a copy of the Ars Goetia, the Lesser Keys of Solomon.
A full copy?
Yeah,
an
you can get an E-Grimoire written by Aleister Crowley himself.
Holy shit!
Well, I say written, it's collected by Aleister.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of funny actually, because there's a demon actually I kind of meant to get to. It's like right at the back. It's not really listed as the other ones. It's weird because it's almost like a warning. It just says, avoid the attention of this demon. It's really weird.
That's ominous.
Yeah.
So what's it called, this demon? What's its name?
It's just called the Crone. But anyway, yeah, the way they describe it is like this kindly old woman that is all nice and everything.
Well, it doesn't have like the head of a bat or the fucking tail of a donkey. It's just
an old woman.
Does she have a gun?
Nothing. But they say that she carries with her all the torments and tempests of the most hellish abysses known to any sentient being that has ever existed.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really weird. It just says try and avoid her gaze, is what it said.
So, I mean, how do we do that?
I don't know. It's basically just like don't make fun of the paranormal, don't make fun of the supernatural. Don't mess around with like Ouija boards. Don't get drunk and make fun of demons. Just don't do too much like paranormal stuff like all at once, basically, I guess. Yeah, it says if you attract her attention that she'll knock 3 times at the door and then she'll like rip you apart or whatever.
Hello, boys.
Shrek balloon. Shrek. It's terrible, isn't it?
Shrek balloon.
Yeah.
We'll get Shrek balloons for the next video.
Okay.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll. I am the sharpest tool in shed.
I swear, man, like, that song does not sound right at correct speed now. Like, it's like, what? No, it's
never
right.
ever right in correct speed. Yeah, baby.